unbelievable week to this point. It's been busy and hectic. So much going on at Rick Wallace Enterprises and all of its subsidiaries. But it's what I live for. It's my passion, helping people, preparing and building something to leave for my family, my children, those that I love. And so it's always exciting to me. I'm not here for ease. I'm here for reward. And so I understand that the things that I want in life comes with a need to push, a need to press, a need to be consistent, a need to follow through and be resilient. This is how I've done what I've done. This is how I've gained what I've gained and accomplished what I've accomplished. It's not some advantage I have. It's not something. I believe everybody has a gift. I believe everybody has something implanted in them by the Most High God to ensure that they had a way. The problem is so many of us have quieted our gift. So many of us have turned off our gifts. So many of us have allowed others to redirect us from our gifts, from our passions, from the very things we were designed to do on this earth. And then we wonder why we aren't excelling in life, why we aren't reaching the heights and pinnacles of other people. It's because we're operating outside of our lane. We're operating outside of our gift, outside of our genius, outside of our power source. And I want to encourage you to really search yourself and ask yourself, what is it that I'm meant to do? What's my purpose? Why am I here? What is my gift? Because the book of Proverbs says, my gift will make room. Your gift will make room for you and bring you before great men. That's capacity and providence, in case you don't understand it. That's capacity and providence, meaning that there's absolutely nothing that you cannot do when operating in your gift to fulfill your purpose. So I want to encourage you in that area. I want to share a brief story with you. I want to talk to you briefly about a period in my life and why I'm so adamant about certain things that I talk to you guys about on a regular basis. Man, I've had a great life. I've had some ups and downs, childhood, didn't know my father, never met him while he was alive. First time I saw him was at his funeral. Had to work my way through that. I was 14 years old when he passed away, a bunch of other stuff. But I'm not saying that for anybody to feel sorry for me, because I made it through that. I made it through that, and it became a catalyst for me being the best version of myself I can be. I had a great man in the house because I was reared by my great-grandparents. So it wasn't that I didn't have a male role model, but that still a lot comes with the fact that the person who sired you isn't present. So I had to deal with that. I had to deal with some other things. I was born to a 15-year-old mom, who wasn't prepared to be a mom. And so, again, I was reared by my grandparents, but that also created a problem. Went into adulthood, got married early, had my first child as a teen, got married early. That was a whole bunch of things. But one thing that I understood was business. One thing I did is I found a business mentor early in life who took me under his wing and taught me so much about business and taught me so much about how to leverage my genius, how to leverage my brilliance that he saw in me, and to use it to create space. Knowing my gift has allowed me to create spaces and places that I would have never ever walked before. So he taught me that. So I did all these things. I built, I grew, I had an unbelievable life. Through my 30s was wild. I mean, I tell people all the time, the first half of my life was about me. It was about me proving what I could do, proving what I could have, proving where I could go, where I could do all that. And I still had this emptiness in me that I cannot even come to explain. An emptiness and a misery that's scary. And I'm going to tell you why that misery was scary. That misery is scary because there's this idea you have before you have things that, man, when I get this, I'm going to be good. When I get this, it's going to be that. When I get all this, I'm going to be so, and then you get it and it's not what you thought. It doesn't produce in the inside of you what you thought it would. You're happy when you're getting it because there's that momentary elation and emotion that goes with something new or a sense of accomplishment. But that was this emptiness on the inside of me. It kept me up at night. pacing the house, you know, that I said would just be the end game of me being unbelievably happy. And I found myself incredibly miserable. And I had to ask myself, what was it? So I sat down and I talked to my mentor. My mentor said, hey, look, I can tell you what's going on here. You thought all that stuff was going to make you happy. You thought all that stuff was going to fill that empty space, that void. So the only thing that's going to fill that void is your purpose. When you start operating your purpose, everything else you've done will make sense. Everything else you've been through will make sense. And I did. I went through it. I built it. I had myself a ball. But let me tell you something. Life keeps coming. This idea that you arrive and after you arrive, everything is good, nothing never goes bad, and it's all, no. Life keeps coming, and there's going to be these ebbs and flows, these ups and downs. And what you got to understand is that in all of that, you've got to be prepared to take the blows, take the punches, take the ups and downs, and keep coming and keep going. And I had a time in 2000s where things started to get crazy. The recession hit. My business took a hit. I made a couple of bad choices business-wise. My business took a hit. My life started going crazy. Business took a hit. And before I know it, the business that I had worked so hard to build was no longer. It was crap. It was scraps. It was not even a resemblance of what it used to be. And here I am sitting there and I'm going, what in the world, you know, have I done, and how am I going to get out of this? But instead of feeling bad, instead of feeling sorry for myself, instead of crumbling down and going, oh, well, it's me, I decided I was going to rebuild. I decided that I was going to start from scratch. But this time I decided I was going to do it online. Most of the stuff I did, it was live, upfront, and impersonal. I mean, upfront and personal. And I decided that I was going to do it online. I decided that the internet was this unbelievable opportunity to reach people you could otherwise not reach. And so I decided I was going to do it. And this is before it is what it is now. This is before Facebook took off. It was obviously that it was going to be a unbelievable force. This is before Google was even the juggernaut it is today. You still had Yahoo as a search engine, and obviously you had Bing as search engines, but Google just gobbled it up and became this unbelievable force. Well, I decided I was going to create these entities online. And so I started, and I used the same basic principle of starting a business that I've always done. Start with low cost entry. Don't try to build the grand thing up front. You put yourself so far behind the profit barrier that it takes forever to even break even. I like to start with low cost entry, break even quickly, and then after that you building profit. And so I use this, but there's a lot of things I had to learn on how to create an online presence, how to set up your sales funnel, how to do your marketing, where to do your marketing, and so many other things, how to build the site, how to build a landing page, all this stuff, and how to change your marketing and business plan approach based off of it being online and expanded reach. But you can get caught up in the noise. And I went through all of it, and I created it, and it was successful, and I grew it, and I became more inclined to sign clients that weren't in the US. I'm now at a point where I have almost 50-50 clients abroad and clients in the US, and it's solely because I created this. So when I talk about the 7-day online business launch, I'm not talking about something that snapped out there. I'm talking about something that literally saved my life. And it creates an opportunity. If you're talking about owning a business, this is the way to get started, because it's going to get you out there quicker than you can get out there any other way. It's going to allow you to operate in spaces and move without the hindrances that can happen in real life, including discrimination and so many other things, because there are sites and entities that I own that don't have my face on it. And there's a reason, because the people I'm trying to reach probably wouldn't like my face, but I want their money. So you create entities, you brand it a certain way, and you sit in the background. Other things you want to be the face of. My work in the community, my work in helping people change their lives, I want to be the face of that. It's me. It's who I am. Here I am. And you get to choose all of this in the different plays. And if you notice, I didn't stop at 1. I didn't stop at 2. I didn't stop at 3. I'm talking 20 plus, just going and doing. I want to teach you how to do this over and over again. So again, when I talk about the 7-day online business course, I'm talking about something special. And the beautiful thing is now it's 100% completely online. You go online, register, the entire platform is there presented to you with the videos, the lectures, the courses, the worksheets, the templates, everything you need to start from scratch and build a business. It's right there step by step. You have it in front of you. Not only do you have that at a discounted price, because right now it's listed, well, I'm promoting it this week for $397. But if you go to the site and go on, it's the regular price of $597. But if you take the link that I'm sharing here with you, you're going to get it for $397. Plus, you're going to, for the remainder of this week only, you're going to get it plus a free 6-month personalized success and growth plan. That's a plan specifically designed for you. We give you 20 questions that are highly specified questions that allow us to create a business plan specific, not a business plan, a success and growth plan specifically for you that you will practice and take and use over 6 months to ensure that you grow step by step by step. And it's proven method. It works, period, point blank, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And you get that free when you sign up for the 7-day online business launch course. So again, I challenge you to go ahead and do that. I'm about to step out of here. Got to get me some black seed oil. If you know, you know. On that note, I'm out of here. You guys have an unbelievable remainder of your day. Thank you.